My name's Jem Haynes and you're watching Dark Days by myself and Mike Peters, out now on Colour Series Volume 1. I'm a resident DJ for We Love That Space every Sunday. I run a record label called Colour Series. The name is based on a condition that I have called synesthesia, in which when I hear sounds I picture a certain colour. So I made a series of tracks to replicate each colour that I see in my mind. This is my 7th year as a weekly resident for We Love. So I came here when I was 12 or 13 on a family holiday. That was a long time ago. I usually wake up around 11 AM, not too early, ease myself into the day, some breakfast with my girlfriend. We'll probably talk about like some label stuff that we need to do, and then after that I'll either jump in the jacuzzi or the studio, whichever, depending how hot it is. We went to Switzerland because we wanted to build a new website and we wanted to get a video done for this track. We'd already done the track like maybe 3-4 months before, and we were like, this is really cool, we really want to do a video for it. And we kind of wrote the storyline, and then he had some friends that run a media company who shoot videos, and we were like, cool, we're kind of running out of time. We wanted to, initially we were going to do a real life shoot on the video, and we were like, well, if we're going to do this we need some actors or we're going to have to do it ourselves. But the storyline, neither of us were prepared to do it. So we were like, you know what, why don't we do an animated video? And then we started thinking along those lines, and I was like, cool, if we can do this, I think it'd be really cool if we could take the bubbles from my Colour Series logo and make like some bubble characters to go along with the story that we wrote. So that was kind of, it was really sort of a bit of chance, like, well, we haven't got any actors, but we really want to do this video, let's do an animated video. Basically, the track's called Dark Days. So we sat down and we started to write a story, which is quite a sort of stereotypical love story-ish in a club, maybe just like a one-night romance, if you like. It's probably more appropriate. I wanted to think of like a scenario that would basically be a pretty dark day, so that's how we came up with the storyline to match the title, you know. We worked with the animation guys and we gave them direction as to the sort of people that I would see over the years in clubs, and the different types of characters that everyone sort of recognises from a clubbing environment. And I wanted to make sure that we sort of represented like everyone that goes to a club. We got the guy with a moustache, we got the cool dude with the sunglasses, we got the nerd guy with the spectacles and the pencils, we've got the slutty girl, for want of a better phrase, we've got the cute girl as well, we've got devil guys, we've got bearded guys, we've got all sorts of different characters in there trying to represent everyone that might go to a party, you know. That was my twist. I kind of sat down and we had the initial storyline, and I just wanted to put something of a twist at the end so that it was a really dark day, you know. I'm not going to say too much, but to me that was, you know, like, it's quite funny because when I was at college I remember this guy telling me he went to Amsterdam and he ended up thinking, you know, he was with a beautiful girl, and then it took a turn for the worst. And I always remembered that story, and it was kind of like, I remember how devastated he was when he was telling the story. So I thought, you know what, like, yeah, I want to do that because it's a twist, it's kind of dark, but I found it funny, and I think most people that have seen it have kind of chuckled away, you know. There's 16 tracks in total, and I can honestly say, hand on heart, I will not release anything that I don't love personally. So for me, I love all of the tracks. I mean, from DJ reactions, the Sam Chilton Dusavic track seems to be really popular. Also Fly Back, which is a collaboration between myself and Ian Blevins, Second Line. Happily One of My Own, A Beautiful Place, seems to be getting a lot of great feedback. But we also got stuff from a guy called Rick Grant, who's a really talented UK producer who I've known for a long time. And also Sean O'Keefe from Two Bad Mice, who was like one of my old school heroes from the hardcore days, and they wrote like, you know, Bomb Scare, which is probably one of the biggest hardcore rave anthems of all time, you know. And he came to me and he was like, I've written this stuff and I really want to put it out on your label. And I was like, wow, cool. It was an absolute pleasure. So he's done some like really nice sort of slick techno, and that's another one that to me is like, you know, a nice little golden nugget on the album, you know. So there's lots of good music, and I think there's something for everyone. There's some more deeper stuff, some more techie stuff, and some more pumping stuff, and it seems to have covered the spectrum quite well. So go and check it out.